I don't know what it is, but there are a certain group of people out there that just does not want to see this movie succeed at all. Like they just any little details or false information that they feel that they can talk about to put this movie down, they're putting it down. I don't know what it is. Are they against the Asian community? Are they against I don't understand what the purpose of it is. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the first time, please be sure to click that like and subscribe button. That way you guys can stay up to date on all future content here on the channel. So Shang-Chi just had its second opening weekend, and it dropped 54%, which isn't bad. I did see videos going on saying it dropped over 67% and all that stuff. And I said last week, it had a really good opening weekend, and it was going to have a pretty decent drop. Normally movies drop about 50 to 55%, sometimes 60 or more, depending on how much that opening weekend was. Well, last week, Shang-Chi opened up to $75 million on its weekend, but due to the holiday, it had a $90 million opening holiday weekend, but it opened up to a $75 million last weekend. Well, this week, it dropped 54%, with 34.7 million actually this opening weekend, which isn't bad at all. That's actually really good numbers. So the fact that it stayed under a 55% drop, and it dropped anywhere between the normal 50 to 55%, that's fantastic in my opinion. And if we look at the actual numbers worldwide, right now it's sitting at 256.5 million, how much it made so far, and that's not counting the Disney Plus, because it didn't go to Disney Plus this time around, and it still doesn't have a Chinese release date yet, as far as I know. So once it gets released in China, it's probably going to have a much bigger income. Now, this is never a movie that was going to make $1 billion. I don't think anybody ever thought it was going to make $1 billion. It's only been out for 2 weeks. We're getting ready to start its second week. So yeah, this movie has a lot of potential to do a lot of good things. I don't know why there's a certain community in this YouTube atmosphere that doesn't want to see this movie succeed. Every little thing that they try to make this movie look bad. I don't know what it is. There is no woke agenda. There is no SJW-ness going on in this movie that I see. This is a movie that is for the culture, the Asian community, and they want to capture the Asian community. There's nothing wrong with that. We knew that the MCU was going to be very diverse after Endgame. Kevin Feige said we're going to have a lot more diversity after Endgame. You have the right as an audience member to choose whether you want to support that or not. But to throw out hate videos and to come up with fake topics, like saying it dropped 67% when clearly it didn't, it stayed under 55% drop, and is doing really good with the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Is doing financially pretty well considering all the circumstances behind it. To see people just constantly bash this movie, it baffles me to no end, because I really enjoyed the movie. Is it the best MCU movie ever? No, it's not, but it's still a solid flick, and I went and I saw it and I enjoyed it. It's not going to be in my top 10 Marvel movies. It's just not going to. But that doesn't take away from the fact that, yes, I enjoyed the movie. Were there things about it I didn't like? Yes. But overall, it was a fine movie. I don't see the being necessary to continually to bash the movie, because I just don't know the agenda behind it. And that's the problem I have. I think fans really go in here with certain agendas. Yes, I realize that a lot of people are like, well, Rob, you're a hypocrite. When Suicide Squad dropped, you were always bashing that. You were always attacking Suicide Squad. And it wasn't the fact that I was attacking Suicide Squad more than I was attacking the company, because something like Suicide Squad should have made a lot more money. I was attacking Warner Brothers for the stupidity of putting it day to day on HBO Max. That's what I was attacking. When I attacked these other DCEU properties, it's because I'm trying to get through to the corporation, because I want better IP. I want them to take these movies more seriously. Movies like like Wonder Woman 84 should have been a better movie. Nothing against the properties of themselves. It's just the mismanaging of the managers and the people on top. That was the problem I had with Shang-Chi. Yes, there's flaws in the movie, but I feel like there's a community out there attacking it because it's part of an like a diverse upcoming, like Marvel wants to do diversity, and I feel like there's certain people like, no, we don't want that, but I feel like it's something that's good as long as it's not overblown, and I don't think Shang-Chi overblown anything. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it, guys. But just for the record, it's at 256 million worldwide in the second week, which is pretty good, and we only had a 54 drop at the weekend. So that's just my thoughts on it. I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell me what you think about everything I said in this video. Until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that's my opinion. Later, guys.